There is no current plan on the table, so we kind of had to estimate it. Use the data from the Kaiser Family Foundation, which just came out with a new study, what they call the insurance gap. And they estimate that 357,000 people would be added to Medicaid rolls in North Carolina. And I want to point out that even they admit that 75% of those new enrollees will be able-bodied, childless adults. I point that out because that is not the point, the original purpose of Medicaid. It was not to be an insurance for everybody. It was meant to help those that were truly in need. And I think everyone would agree that childless adults aren't your most needy segment of the population. Secondly, if you multiply that number by the average cost spent in North Carolina of about $5,400 per year, we get a cost of estimate about $1.9 billion. So that's the amount of money. Uncle Sam has promised to pick up 100% of the tab. So that would be all the new money. And of course, that's what all these economic models are using to show, hey, this is new money. It's going to cause an uptick in activity. Well, you know, if I had $1.9 billion, put it in a helicopter and flew around and dumped it out the back, yeah, I would spark economic activity as well. But it won't be long-term and it won't be sustainable. North Carolina's policymakers should be particularly concerned about this crowd-out effect because you're already behind the 8 ball. You'll only have the 40th largest private sector in the country currently. And adding another $1.9 billion would actually move you back another 2 spots to only the 42nd largest. So that $1.9 billion into the economy, I've estimated will have a long-term negative impact of $6.4 billion. And I'm going to get into the methodology of how I derive that in a moment. But I want to put that number into perspective. How much? I mean, $6.4 billion is a lot of zeros. Well, if every household took a hit, that would be worth over $1,600 in income per household. And imagine if suddenly $1,600 was lifted out of your checkbook. That's serious money. Or equivalently, imagine 120,000 private sector jobs disappearing. So we're talking about a significant impact.